Good evening, Columbia Southern University professor and students. My name is Chris Bryant, coming live to you from my home, currently in quarantine in COVID land. We're going to talk about, in today's final unit assignment, a video on community risk reduction and how we can make that effective in our communities. The topic that I have selected is the installation of smoke alarms in our community. A little bit about our community in a snapshot. We are one of the largest counties in South Carolina. My current municipality that I work for is 28 square miles, population of about 76,000. One class 1 trauma center, one class 2 trauma center, 2 4-year accredited college universities, lots of industrial, tourism, etc. The men and women that serve the Greenville City Fire Department are 146 members. Of those members, we have rough 45 when we're fully staffed per shift on suppression over 7 stations, 8 members of fire prevention, 7 members in administration, and 2 in fleet maintenance, as well as 3 administrative assistants. So I'm going to talk about a little bit about our vision statement, and that is to reduce the risk for Greenville County residents by providing early warning devices which will alert them to potential fire danger and allow them the time to get out of their homes to a safe meeting place. To provide a high level of service to the citizens and visitors of Greenville County through emergency response, education, and prevention. Part of the community risk reduction program was a risk assessment. And we realized that roughly in our community, only 40% of the population has working smoke alarms. That's through Quizlets and multiple online surveys and community risk reduction events. When we go out and meet with communities and offer the free smoke alarm installation programs, we track operable smoke alarms and installs on a collector GIS app, which gives us really, really good data. The priority risk for older adults, roughly 20% of our population are 65 and older, and these fire calls represent roughly about 25% of the fire calls in the areas. Obviously, this isn't just a local issue, it's a national issue, but through the help of the United States Fire Administration and other grants that we're providing for our taxpayers, so we don't have to so they don't have to pay for this, we'll be able to provide the necessary resources to install these smoke alarms and educate our citizens about smoke alarms and early warning devices. The objective outcome is to install these smoke alarms, establish community risk reduction awareness programs that go along with this. We're going to use social media. Facebook is one of the largest areas for the older population, 65 and above right now. Trending on social media, Facebook is a big thing. In some of the previous chapters, I've wrote about our challenges, but we're working towards getting that installed. So the plan will be to install smoke alarms after every structure fire in all the neighborhoods. I know that sounds counterintuitive, but if we focus on the areas that we know we're having fires in, which are underserved communities, we can get our smoke alarms in these neighborhoods and get early detection and probable outcomes through good community risk reduction outreach programs. Obviously, we already spoke about grants. If we have citizens that refuse this entry, we can obviously have them sign a waiver and we can leave them with them and let them install them themselves. But we just like to engage our community leaders and advocates to help bridge these gaps so these folks invite us into their homes. Obviously, we want to definitely follow the 5 E's: education, engineering, enforcement, economic incentives, and emergency response being the last. Hopefully, we never get to the emergency response due to the fact that if we hit the first 4 before we get to the 5th. Again, I talked about our marketing strategy already. Using our community resources, Red Cross, Safe Kids, Department of Social Services, City Council, using our colleges and our other communities to get that outreach to further help ourselves. Currently, right now, we have a grant setting for about $10,000 that's going to handle about 3,000 of these smoke alarms. that'll be able to start a good program and get it out there for our taxpayers and our citizens. 12 months is a good number to reevaluate this data, see if we've made an impact in our community, track how many we've installed, not only to the community but the neighborhood. Here at the city of Greenville, we have strategic planning zones broken down in 36 strategic planning zones over 26 square miles, so we can really nail down in the GIS collector app exactly what and where our smoke alarms are going. So these people in our community, we have sayings on the side of our fire trucks that it's our city, it's our people, it's our responsibility, and we take that very seriously. And thank you for your time. I've enjoyed this program. Have a great day.